Hello, Brookle here. So I just spent the last 2 weeks getting through Banjo Tooie and got through Conker's Bad Fur Day before that, which took me much less time, and then Banjo Kazooie before that, which, I got through it in 2 days because it's super addicting and really easy to 100% compared to Banjo Tooie. I hadn't played them in like at least 15 years. Conker's Bad Fur Day was for the first time. Oh, and I also beat Donkey Kong 64 for the first time. Um, Pretty much entirely to make this tier list, but also to revisit old memories, because Banjo Kazooie is awesome. And I found a tier list that sort of does what I want. It has all the stages ranked for, like, it has all the stages to be ranked for Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie, and Donkey Kong 64. It also has the 2D Banjo Kazooie game. I forgot its name, and I never played it, so I'm just gonna ignore it for now. A lot of things, level design wise, kind of stand out to me comparing, especially like Donkey Kong 64 to Banjo Kazooie. It's kind of crazy to me that Donkey Kong 64 came out a year after Banjo Kazooie, because Banjo Kazooie does way more things right than it has any rights to. It's such a tightly designed game. Like, I wonder how much content they cut for that game to make it so awesome. Banjo 2 on the other end is much more ambitious. Like, has way more ideas thrown out, and not all of them work. And there's more backtracking, and more bigger worlds to walk through to really, which gets annoying. But yeah, I'm actually here just to let's before I ramble on here for too long, let's actually rank the levels. So I actually thought it would be cool if I looked at the maps a little bit more like this here. Actually, I could have had this on since the beginning. That would have been a good way to start the video. Anyway, so this is Mumbo's Mountain. I just love it's like tiny map compared to what we see in future games, and it still has the same amount of jiggies, and you just walk through it and you just stumble upon them. You just see one here, you see one here, you defeat this thing, you get one here, you stomp the houses here, the huts, and get one here, and you go over here in the corner with the monkeys, and you get 2 more there. It's incredible. Like, playing through this, it takes you like 20 minutes on a casual playthrough, and you get them all. I love this stage, actually. This is great. I'm not gonna go through it like this in every single stage, but it's inoffensive. It's a great start. It doesn't have any too difficult platforming, so it's not quite S tier, I would say. I'm gonna throw it into A for now. Then Treasure Trove Cove, also pretty awesome. It's just complete palette change with the colors, and I just love how it has this almost cardinal sin here at the beginning, where it just puts you into 3 different directions, and so this is almost like 3 different rooms, but it's very quick to transition between them, and it even makes use of the archers on top and adds more platforming with it, which kind of forgives the sin, in my opinion. So it's kind of an interconnected experience this way. And the only way to get up is here at the beginning. Actually, this never really becomes available here, I think, unless you can make that jump. I never actually tried getting up here this way. Leaky the Bucket is kind of random. He's just kind of in there. You just throw an egg into him and he gives you a jiggy. Yay. But yeah. I actually wouldn't know how to rank. Is it better? It's pretty good. I don't know. There's a few maps in here I might want to put up higher than. Screw it. I'll put it into S tier for now. Clankers? Yeah, Clankers Cavern. it has swimming in it, but very little actually. Like it has swimming in it at the beginning, and it's almost it's a bit of a world building. It's actually the only map in all of Banjo Kazooie 1 that really incorporates into Gruntilda's lair, because it's the sewer system, and Clanker is literally the waste disposal for Gruntilda. So it's like all the other maps in comparison, like what are they in relation to Gruntilda's lair? So world building wise, I think Clanker's Cavern actually has the best thing going for it. But I'm gonna throw it in the B. Bubble Goop Swamp. I have a bit of a hate relationship with this one because I don't know. It just feels really flat. Like I feel like I need to show you to make my point. Actually, I've not actually gone here so far. Bubble Goop Swamp. It just feels flat. It's just there's like it has the most platforming part about it is when you activate the switch here at the beginning, and then you have to like rush up here to get where's the end to get the jiggy here, and that's pretty much as vertical as it gets. Like later, there's this, but this is hardly platforming. You just jump, dunk, 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 get up here, which is cool. I like those teleporting crocodiles; they're pretty cool. And this is just a path up. So I don't know. It feels too flat to me. It doesn't feel vertical enough, And also the crocodile transformation, I find it pretty lame. I don't know. Actually, we can rank the transformations later because I have another thing for that over here. Whoopsie, wrong button. You're gonna see me pushing wrong tabs here a lot. I should have, maybe practiced this more. Anyway, Bubble Gloop Swamp. I think Clanker's Cavern is a better map. I'm sorry. Freeze Easy Peak. I saw other tier lists that put Freeze Easy Peak into S tier, and I don't hate the map, but it did surprise me how consistently it became like S rank among people that rank these maps. Like how, it is an awesome map. It's the most, maybe even the most vertical one in the whole game. And the seal transformation is pretty cute because you end up racing Boggy with it with the sled, which is kind of neat. And it has the snowmen, which are awesome. And you have to. Oh, what's happening here? What did they do here? This is interesting looking. But yeah, this whole quest here of the giant Christmas tree. There's several quests. I don't know. It's just not an S tier map to me. I don't know. It's just the theme isn't interesting enough to me. It has these houses here, which are cool to jump over and race over, but it's I don't know. It has the whole ice key thing, which it's iconic, I suppose. And it has Boggy, which I love Boggy. Boggy's great, and his family. You have to collect his presents for his family. So I don't know where I'm gonna put it, honestly. Maybe I'll just throw it into A for now. It's still a really good map. Just not S tier, Yeah, I think Treasure Trove Cove is better. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Gobi's Valley. I don't know. I don't know. It has a lot of cool jiggies. It introduces Gobi for one, and Gobi's one of the coolest NPCs. In Banjo Kazooie, he's the only one that actually traverses between the maps. So could be A tier. It's not S tier. Could be B tier too. I don't know. I'm gonna put A tier because it has all these different chambers that you can explore, and the hand enemy is kind of interesting. And it does actually have some level transformation, which I'm a big fan of. By which I mean the water that you can get out of the one pyramid to fill up this one basin. Yeah, this actually starts off dry in the middle here, and then you get water out of this pyramid, and then it fills it up. I love that stuff. Like when you actually change the world around you. But one drawback about it is that some of the pyramids do get a little confusing. Like, this is a pyramid entrance, and over here is a pyramid entrance, and it's actually not a big problem. Like, I'll have a complaint about this about Banjo Tooie maps in a little bit. In Banjo Tooie maps, I get lost there. Orientation actually becomes a legitimate concern for me, but this is not the case here. Some of the pyramids, it's really only these two pyramids I think that look anything alike. And I mean the way you enter the pyramids puts them apart. Like here you have to actually hit the target to open the door here. Here you have to, I forgot what you have to do here actually. I think, oh yeah, you have to hit all these guys and then this pyramid comes out of the ground. Right. Here you have to make a time trial to get all the way up here, which is really tight actually. You have to cut all the corners to make it up there in time. And this one, I forgot how you, is it just the button on top? I think so. Yeah. So actually that stands them, puts them apart quite nicely. Yeah. So where am I putting it? 8, 80? Could be A. I don't know. Mad Monster Mansion. I mean, the theme. I first of all, it's one of my favorite themes, like music-wise. But also just the theme of it being like a Halloween map. It just looks so good, and the tune is also so good. I don't know. Like everything about this map works really great. Like it's also arguably kind of flat, you can say, I suppose. Well, not that flat. You do climb up here, and it has a lot of instances that are cool. It has the pumpkin, which is kind of lame. I'm not a big fan of when the transformations don't really do all that much. Like the transformations, like the crocodile, the termite, the pumpkin, and I think, oh yeah, the seal. Like, none of them really do all that much. The termite pretty much just makes it so you can't fall off, slide off the side, and you can walk into the termite hide, or whatever you call it, termite den. I don't actually know what you call that. Let's call it a nest. And the crocodile is like immune to the poison water, or I think it's piranhas in Bubble Gloop Swamp actually. Somehow that makes sense. And I don't know, the transformation for the pumpkin isn't all that interesting. Like you fit into holes like this basically. And yeah, you kind of fall into like the rain gutter, which is also cute. Oh yeah, and you go down the toilet in one scene, which can almost actually, yeah, I don't know, I love this map. Kind of want to throw it into S tier. That's just me, maybe. Then next is a very controversial map. Good old, I forgot its name, Rusty Bucket Bay. There we go. I don't know. When you would have asked me back when I first played this game 15 years ago what my favorite map is, it would have definitely been Rusty Bucket Bay, because this, like, it's the most challenging, and it has a certain room which I think everybody has very mixed feelings about. Yeah, this one here. Like you fall down here, it's insta death, and you have to recollect all the notes. That's the only thing that's really difficult about this map, is this room. You can easily fall down, like you slide off this side, you slide off here, you don't, center the controls perfectly to the back to make it over. Like if you're on a diagonal, there's no way to get over this platform. You have to put the camera directly in your back, and then do the same here. And do the whole thing on a timer because the stupid turbine needs to, I don't know. Just, when you're collecting all the notes, either do this room first or last. Actually, just do it first. And then because nothing really kills you in the rest of the map. Except maybe the water. Like when you're out in the water, you can suffocate pretty easily, I guess. I wonder what the heck is going on here, honestly. But yeah, would I still put it in S tier now? I don't know. I mean, it is big, it is challenging, it has cool platforming. Actually, yeah, screw it, I'm putting it into S tier. Screw you guys. Everyone will disagree with me on this one. Like Click Clock Wood, I mean, that one's actually a pretty beloved map. And it has the bee, which is undisputably the best transformation, easily. Wait, can I have spring? Yes. Interesting how they split this one up, actually. Yeah, actually, the NPC interactions in this one are more interesting. Like, it has the beaver you can talk to, and you have to get into his den, which you can then only reach in winter, which is interesting. You have to grow this plant, you have to water it with Gobi's water that comes here from the desert. The platforming here is challenging enough. I mean, it's not I liked it. This is a little misdirection here. Actually, can I go into summer? I don't think it keeps the position. No, it doesn't. The beehive, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, honestly, I'll put this into S tier as well. It's a great map. Grunty's lair, I don't know. But I love it has also one of my favorite themes is in Grunty's lair. I love the song in it. It's amazing. I don't know. I'm not gonna put it into S tier, I suppose, but A tier, B tier. I don't know. Fine, B tier, whatever. Just Bubblegum Swamp I put in the bottom. Yeah, I don't like Bubblegum so much. Then we got the Banjo Tooie maps. It's called Mayhem Temple, but I hate the name. Why did they call it that? Just call it Mayan Mayhem. It sounds way better. Like they could have easily done that. Or Mayan Mayhem. There we go. I can't pronounce A's at the moment. So actually, they don't have Banjo Tooie in here, do they? Oh no, I have it open. Haha, silly me. Brain, what's happening? Why is my brain doing that? There we go. Okay. Yeah, it has these doors that you have to open with the golden statue, which is interestingly. Oh, they actually have this animated. Hilarious. So one thing I like about this map is you don't get lost in it. You just go up the ramp, you see one door, and they even differentiate the doors. Like this door opens all the way, and the door up here only opens a little bit. What the heck is this giant jiggy here? Actually, this area here is completely random. This NPC never shows up again anywhere else. Oh, I never collected this thing. Dang it. Anyway, yeah, but it's fine. And then it also introduces the FPS mode where you actually use Kazooie as a gun, which I don't know. Almost kind of works. It's playable. It's not fun, but it's kind of weird. And I wouldn't put it in any future game. I don't know. How would I rank it though? I don't even know. It's not S tier. I don't know. Kind of thinking B tier. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking B tier. Next we have Glitter Gulch Mine, and I have a massive problem with this map. I don't know if I can explain it well. It doesn't. I get lost in this map. It has so many stupid caves, doors, like so many instances, and I never know where the heck anything is. Like this one here is the train station. It has a sign. It's beautiful, and it's at the end of a train. This one is easy enough to understand. It even has a teleporter, which identifies it as next to the train station. But then you're like here, you go down. Where does this go again? Or you're like going over here. Actually, this one is the river. I know where this one goes. Where is it? Up here is Mumbo's shop. Why is it not there? Interesting. But yeah, this looks identical to the other one. Wait. Actually, what? What just happened? Did I just go in a circle? I'm confused. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm already confused. See, I'm already getting lost. Like, I feel like when they designed this map, what they could have done, like this river flows. Like, why didn't they just slope the whole thing? Like, why? It's all level. This river is completely level. Like, if they slope it, maybe knowing where up and down is would help you to navigate. And also, these train tracks are a bit of a disaster. Cause I don't know, the amount of times I ran over these trains thinking I'm gonna get to where I want to, and then realizing, oh wait a second, this is not where I want to be. Happened way too many times. Yeah, I pretty much never really run from A to B in this. I never really bother navigating it properly when I can avoid it, because I can just use the teleporter. I think there's one here, and be like, yeah, the one next to this thing. So I use this as a landmark. I don't even know what it is. It's the Rock Crusher. And then I remember the thing next to the Rock Crusher. It has a sign, but it says Mine Entry 1. Like, why? Call it something better. I remember I played Glitter Gulch Mine a bunch, and then I was like, "Where's the last Jiggy? I don't know." And I was still missing a move, even I think. And then I find out, oh wait, this room exists. I never went in here, and I think this is actually where you get the move. Oh yeah, and you have to go in here. This is another thing I hate about this map: the transformation. You have to turn into the TNT trigger for it. TNT. It's horrible, horrible transformation. It's slow. I mean, and transformations in Banjo Tooie, you cannot deactivate them whenever you want. Or am I making that up? I feel like in Banjo Kazooie you could just turn them off whenever you felt like. Or you could at least leave the level and then turn it off. In Banjo Tooie you can't even do that, which is ridiculous. So I don't know. This is me rambling about Glitter Gulch Mine. I don't know. C tier, D tier. I don't know. It has some fun jiggies in it, but I don't know. I do prefer Bubble Gloop Swamp over it. Witchy World, or I forgot its actual name. What is its actual name? I could look it up. Actually, it's gonna say here now. It's literally Witchy World. Oh, I thought I made that up. Lol. Boop boop boop. I'm gonna rank this high-ish. I'm not sure how high. Between A and B, I'm thinking. I mean, it is better than Mayan Mayhem, I think. So I'll just put it to A tier. It's decent. It's fun. I like. I mean, I don't love it. It's the thing. I'm trying to think of something about it that I love. The boss is fine. It's kind of cute that you're fighting a giant inflatable dinosaur, Godzilla. I don't know what he is really. And then the flying saucer. It's cool that it comes over from Glitter Gulch Mine. This cable car is interesting to figure out. You're like, how the heck do I get up here? And then you realize, oh, there's jump boots here. No, wait. Those are not jump boots. How did you get up here again? Oh, wait, no, you just climb up. Oh, yeah. For the longest time, I didn't realize that you can just jump from this platform to this platform, and that's how you get this elevator, this thing to come over. The transformation is like a money transport vehicle, which is actually really fun to drive around with, and you're like invincible in it, so you can like drive over everybody if you want to. A little crazy. The theme's cool. Actually, the music in Banjo Tooie in general is not nearly as impressive as in Banjo Kazooie. I don't know what happened. I feel like a lot of the tracks are the same. I'm not sure if I'm making that up. Or I don't know. Maybe I should listen to them all again. Yeah, I definitely didn't. I don't love it. Dang it. I hate that I don't love it. I mean, I'm not sure if it even belongs to A tier, actually. Maybe I want to put it into B, just like Mayan Mayhem. Dang it. Just put it into B. Dang it. That would be higher. Oh, no! Jolly Waters Bay. You know, when I played the first hour of Jolly Waters Bay, by the way, if you compare the time that I spent on each of these maps, if I Mumbles Mountain, literally like 20 minutes, then Treasure Trove Cove, another like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then Clanker's Cavern, another like 30 minutes. You know, this is 100%ing it with all notes, by the way. Like, you zip through these maps really quickly. Banjo Tooie, every single map is at least an hour. I mean, an hour would be short for the Banjo Tooie maps. It's kind of, it stretches them out a little too much, and the maps are too big, I think. There's too much. There's just too much commuting going on, which kind of ranks them down for me. I don't know. But yeah, Jolly Waters Bay, the first hour, I pretty much only found a single Jiggy. And then finally it picked up and it got faster. And then I actually started enjoying it. So yeah, the first hour was painful in Jolly Waters Bay. The second hour was much more enjoyable when I sort of got used to the water controls. And oh god, the Talon Torpedo is a disaster. Who designed that thing? I hate the Talon Torpedo. And it's a required thing for this thing. So I don't know. Just leave it there. I don't know. Now and that Glitter Gulch is in D and that's in C. Yeah, that's not right. I don't know. Do I really hate Glitter Gulch that much? It's difficult to say. Interesting. I mean, in the end, I actually did enjoy Jolly Roger quite a bit. It was a fine map. And the submarine is a cool transformation. I love the submarine. Dang it. I did not expect this. How is this happening? God damn it. Um, I did get lost a little bit in Jolly Waters Bay. A lot of the caves, they look the same, or some of them are so small that I didn't even realize you can go through them until much later. Yeah. So Pterodactyl Land. Crap. I don't know. Pterodactyl map. What were they thinking? Why? What did they? Why? Oh, this is Grunty's Industries. Where's Pterodactyl Land? There's Pterodactyl Land. They made the map huge. Like, I know why they did that, to accommodate the giant freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex T-Rex thing that you can transform into. It's so big. It's like, yeah, I guess you need to fit it. But the T-Rex does two things. One, it pushes this button to get this ginger out of the door. Cool. The other thing it does, it goes all the way over here. Keeps walking, keeps walking. Where is it? I should have gone the other way around. Not this one, the other guy. Yes, it goes to this guy. It goes to this guy. Something I didn't find out by myself. I looked this up. I was stumped. I didn't know how to progress a pterodactyl land, so I looked up what to do with the freaking T-Rex. And you have to roar. You have to stand like down here because he can't really get up here. And then, you know, roar at this guy. And then he's like, ah, I'm scared. And he runs away. That's all you do with the T-Rex. What the hell? Like, why is there no more uses of for the T-Rex? The T-Rex is, I don't know. This makes the T-Rex one of the worst transformations in the whole game. I don't know. Why? It molded this entire map to be this, you know, spacious and empty, and then we hardly use it. Like, why? The baby T-Rex is kind of neat. Like, you roar and you can actually talk to the Stegosaurus, which is awesome. And you like roar, and then you open the doors, and then there's like this long roar, short roar Morse code that you need in order to get this one Jiggy. You know, that's cool actually. So small T-Rex definitely more interesting to me than the big T-Rex. But like, you know, the boss is cool. Yeah, somebody's doing a wheelie outside. I don't even want to know. Terry's Nest. Yeah, the boss is fine. Actually, every stage in Banjo Tooie has a boss, which is interesting. Well, except for the last one. But Oogle Boogle's cave. What the heck is Oogle Boogle? Oh, these guys, fun. I did like these quests. They're cute. But that's another thing. This map doesn't really have landmarks. Like, what the hell is happening here? What the? When I say no landmarks, I mean, I'm just out here, and I want to go into a cave to get to a place. I need a good example here. Here's a cave. I happen to know it goes to the Triceratops. Then here's a cave, and it's across from Triceratops. I know this goes to a train station. Why is there no like sign here that shows me it goes to the train station? Or I don't know. Here, this cave, it just randomly goes up here. Like, okay, that one's not too confusing, I suppose. But yeah, oh yeah, this cave down here. I mean, this one has the water, and you can understand that it goes into the mountain. Like, it has this cool freaking area inside the mountain that's hardly used. I feel like every single cave entrance should connect to it. I feel like that should be like a second inner realm inside that all of them could reach. And yeah, climbing the mountain, yeah. It was a platforming challenge that existed. It was fine. So I don't know how I'm gonna rank this one. Huh. I don't know. I'm starting to disagree with myself here. Am I really D'ing Pterodactyl? Grunty's Industries, actually kind of cool. It has a lot of puzzle solving going on. You couldn't really load the entire Grunty's Industry into one. Oopsie, this is the wrong one. I think I passed it earlier, didn't I? But I like how you entered Grunty's Industries and you can't get into the door. The only thing you can do is unlock the train over here. And then once you're in the train station, and so you actually have to go out of the level again and then go get in via the train station, which is pretty cool concept, I think. I don't actually know where the train station would be now. This is then the first floor that you pretty much spend most of the time in here. There's a lot of jiggies in here, especially the one up here, which it sort of shows. Honestly, I enjoyed this map, even though I thought I would hate it, but I ended up liking it quite a bit. I'm gonna put it into A, which is kind of the highest ranked Banjo Tooie map I have so far. So yeah, I like it more than Man Mayhem for sure. Witchy World, yes. Yeah, I guess it's the best one so far. Then we got Hailfire, which is also really cool actually. First of all, landmarks, you do not get lost in this map. Like, there's the ice side and there's the fire side. You will always know if you're on the ice side or the fire side. It's very obvious where you're in. And then it has the Colosseum stuff, which I'm not the greatest fan of. The platforming gets a little weird, and it has these guys on the wall that constantly spit fire at you, even when you're climbing chains up the wall. There's no other way up, so it's like annoying. I could honestly also put this into A. I wouldn't mind it too much. I do like it more than Witch World. I do like it more than... Yeah, I'll put it into A. It's a good map. Then, what's this one called? Kakut Mountain? I forgot. It's a weird one. I wonder. Can we go into it? Pterodactyl, Hellfire Peaks, Cloud Cuckoo Land. Cuckoo. I wonder what they called that. I don't even get it. It has the bee transformation, and they made it so that you can actually shoot stings with it. You know, it's cute, I suppose. I don't know. It just feels so disjointed. There's just so much silly stuff in it. I feel like so much stuff that has nothing to do with one another. Like here, it has this giant cheese wig. You have to go in. You can only get in and do the challenge if you're in there with Banjo, and you have to use the beanstalk to get in and then go over there. It's kind of convoluted and annoying. I'm not a big fan of that whole design. And then yeah, Banjo pretty much has to get in this way, which is, I guess, interesting to figure out, but I wasn't a fan. Like the puzzle solving in Gruntilda's Industry was working much better for me because you always had to figure out, like, you had multiple modes of transport. Like you could get in from the outside of the building using the fly pads. You could use the elevator as the washing machine, and the washing machine couldn't use the teleport pads. It could only use the elevators. But then Banjo Kazooie as regular couldn't use the elevators. And it also had the elevator shaft that you could climb up and down, but that became more of a shortcut later. Yeah, so, but here, I don't know, the constant threat of falling down. Granted, if you're Kazooie, you can glide, you can pretty much get anywhere you want, and there's fly paths all over the place, so you can fly from island to island. Not too much effort, I suppose. And you have the fly to transform into. I don't know where I would rank this one. It has so many mini games though that have nothing to do with one another. Like here, you have to shoot frigging things on a wall. You have to get into this Banjo. I already said. Yeah, the jumping jelly castle is kind of lame. You just go there as Banjo and you just climb in, and it's yours, easy peasy. What else was there? Shooting the eyeballs as the bee was actually probably the best jiggy. Oh yeah, kicking this ice cube down so you get the one in the Jolly Waters Bay, the jiggy. And the trash can. Oh yeah, it's just another mini game. It was fine. It was fine. It's fine. It was fine. I didn't hate it. I hear you empty the water so you can give the dinosaur some water. Yeah. I don't know. Not a fan of it, honestly. I don't know if it deserves a D. I'll put it into C. I don't know. Let's just leave it there. Do I agree with everything? Oh wait, there's still Gitchigger here. What's it called? Isle of Hags. I mean, Isle of Hags doesn't really have any jiggies. The only jiggies you get are by returning Jinjos back home to Jinjo Village. And I mean, as a connecting thing, thematically, it's quite nice. You see, you follow the tracks, which is pretty cool, and it constantly gates you to have certain moves before it allows you to get into the next area. So, you know, it's good at these things. I did prefer Gruntilda's Lair for sure. because it has the awesome theme. I'll just put it into C, whatever. Then we end up at DK64, and DK64's level design does some really bad stuff. Like, holy crap, why is it doing these things? Wait, did they just throw it all into one? No, it has folders. Okay, so it has the DK Isles. The Jungle Japes is the first one. Oh yeah. So, Jungle Japes, Donkey Kong 64. Let's forget about Banjo Tooie for a minute. This is Donkey Kong 64 now. So you spawn over here. Wait, no you don't. You spawn over. Shit, where is it? I don't see it. Wait, no. What? Yeah. You just spawn here, and then you go here in a straight freaking line, mind you. I mean, there are palm trees here, and you can swing on vines up here to get like your first Jiggy up here. I mean, not Jiggy, golden banana, whatever. And yeah, it does. Donkey Kong 64 does this in every single stage, and I hate it so much. It's a freaking corridor. Like, I don't know, this is supposed to be a 3D platformer, and you're giving me a corridor. And the first thing it gives me here is a freaking room. You can only enter. Actually, no, this one I think is open. Anyone can enter it. But here's a a mini game barrel for Lanky Kong, and here's one for Tiny Kong, I believe. And that's just this room. And then there's some other stuff for the other Kongs to collect here. So pretty much you have to go into this room with 3 different Kongs to get everything. And then this design, like, every single Kong has 5 golden bananas in every stage. That's 25 golden bananas per stage. It's too many bananas. And you just have to... I mean, some of them are cool. Like, Chunky Kong is the only one that can remove the boulder here so you can get down. That was neat, I suppose. But then... It just has so much backtracking. Here's a dude that I think only Diddy Kong can beat or someone. To get the blueprint. And then, yeah, Tiny Kong, this is pretty much the Tiny Kong area, and Chunky Kong gets like a barrel here, goes giant, and then, actually no, giant Chunky Kong, the only thing he does, there's like giant palm trees here, and you can only climb them if you're giant Chunky Kong. Makes sense, and, yeah, I don't know, mind you, this is another bloody corridor here. Like, if you look at maps from Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie, they don't do this. They don't do corridors. Never do corridors. I don't think so. Hardly. I can't think of many. Like Click Clockwood, no. Rusty Bucket Bay, no. Not Monster Mansion. I mean, it has the maze. It's yeah. Gobi's Valley, no. Well, it also has mazes in the pyramids. That's not really what I mean though when I say corridor. Conker's Cavern has one short corridor to get from the spawn into the main waters place. Treasure Trove Cove, like I said in the beginning, it sort of has a thing going on here where it sort of has corridors going on, but not really. I mean, it's compartmentalized. There's like 3 different areas here in the beginning you can choose to go into, and they actually use the arches. The arches actually become part of the level design, which is really cool. So I don't know how to rank the Donkey Kong 64 maps with the Banjo Kazooie maps, because they're just all way worse in my opinion. Like, I remember when I was planning this video back before I had played Donkey Kong 64 again, I did not realize there was such a stark difference in level design, methodology. Oh god, more corridors. Holy shit. What is this? I hate this. This is like the Lanky Kong area here. And then here... I forget what this is actually. I think this was full of water, possibly. Anyway, where would I put Jungle Japes? I mean, it's the first level. It's supposed to be simple. It gives you stuff later on. No, it's boring though, and I don't know. I already put these guys in D tier now. If I need like a lower tier for the other Donkey Kong maps. Let's just leave it down here. This is like even lower for now. Angry Aztec. Let's do this one. Okay, Angry Aztec does the same thing again. Has freaking corridors. Holy crap. Like, the first thing you go in, and there's quicksand, which is cool, and then you can only go in here if you're Was it Donkey Kong? Is there a coconut switch here? I think so. I'm not sure anymore. Then here, no, this one is the Donkey Kong area. This one, huh? I can't remember who this was from. And yeah, oh yeah, the shops also. Every single Kong always has to go into every single shop. And then here you have like a switch for 4 different Kongs here. And they 4 Kongs. I think Donkey Kong's the only one that can't get in here by himself. Like actually, you can't go in here at all, I think. And you know, do stuff in there. And then you know, there we have another corridor. Oh yeah, with the switch, this pressure switch that Chunky Kong has to throw a thing on top. Yeah, no. Yeah, here's the boulder. You pick it up as giant Chunky Kong and put it on the lever, and then this door opens? No, something opens. I forget what opens. No, I think this thing here opens, actually. Yeah, this thing here. And there was a thing here, too, wasn't there? I can't remember. And then here's a wide open area again. This is alright. I mean, then here they do another cardinal sin where they make a room for every single Kong here. Which is, ugh. It's terrible. I don't know. Is there anything I like about this map? I don't know, not really. The music's alright, and the quicksand is interesting, and yeah, and Diddy Kong flying, and yeah, it doesn't show it on this map here. I mean, this is supposedly a beta here, or experimental or whatever. So there's like a big pillar here, and as a jetpack Diddy Kong, you pretty much fly around it, and you shoot at something. That's pretty much the best thing about the map, I think. What's another one? Frantic Factory. Oh yeah, Frantic Factory. It worked. I mean, again, it has corridors, but at least it has corridors for a good reason. It's an indoor area. Even though if you look at Banjo Tooie's, Grunty's Industries, also an indoor area, but they managed to do it without corridors. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, where is it? I don't see it. There, yeah. But you know, every floor is kind of different. Yeah, it has a bunch of floors. You might think that, you know, I would get lost in this map because it's pretty much just named floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. But this numbering actually helped me a lot because I could be like, oh yeah, this is the second floor. I know what's on the second floor. And this was way easier to navigate for me than frickin' Glitter Gulch. Glitter Gulch was silly. Also collecting these batteries was, you know, it was fun. It was fun. So this is Frantic Factory. This is Angry Aztec. This is Jungle Japes. Then here we have a wet lagoon. No, what's it called? Gloomy Galleon. Oh god, I freaking hate Gloomy Galleon. I mean, for one, actually, I think this might be my least favorite map. I mean, it's the water level. It's to be expected, I suppose. But look at these. It starts off with corridors again, and then you're pretty much prompted to either. Wait, where is it? Oh, no, this is the other end. You start. No, wait. What the heck is over here then? Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, you start here. You start here, and there's pineapple switches for Chunky Kong. You go in here, and you need the water level to go up. So yeah, it actually has, you know, you actually manipulate the world around you, which is kind of neat. You make the water go up. You also turn on the lighthouse, which makes this pirate ship show up here. And I don't know, it just has corridors connecting 2 big basins of water. Oh, it also has this area, which, I don't know, it has Cranky Kong in the corner, I suppose, but whatever. Who cares about that? And, oh god, this cactus. I hate this cactus. Here it is. This freaking cactus has, like, a switch for every Kong, for all 5 Kongs, and then it opens, one of the holes of this sunken ship piece here. It's not even a whole ship, it's a fragment of a ship. What is this even? It's a perfect cube. Somebody made a perfect diced cube of a ship and left it here. And then it has like a door for each one of the switches over there. So, and they have a Kong switcher barrel here. So if you jump into it, turn into a Kong, push the switch, go over here and get the golden banana, return, go switch Kong, open the next door, get the next banana. Do that frickin' 5 times. God, I hate this. This design is awful. I don't know. If there's an F tier, I'm gonna put this map into F tier. Oh yeah, Crazy Castle. No, was it Crazy Castle or was it? I forgot its name. Fungal Forest. Oh yeah, Fungal Forest actually did have some character. I mean, obviously, you know, it has a bit of a Click Clock Wood vibe, but it's got the corridors, which you know is kind of expected at this point. It's not really that much of an offender of it. I mean, it's a little annoying that you have to. The distances you travel in this one is a little further, because let's look at it. Whoa. And you then have to go through each corridor with every single Kong. Well, not every single Kong because you can teleport, but actually the inside of this mushroom. Oh, interesting how you can go in here. The inside of this mushroom was actually not too bad. It was actually kind of fun. Do they show that here? Oh yeah, before I do that, there was this quest with Chunky Kong where you have to get the turn to giant Chunky Kong, squish giant tomatoes, take the giant apple with the giant worm, and relocate it into this area here. Yep, that's the quest. That was a great quest. Minecart, yeah, it has so many mini games. Holy crap! That's another problem with this game. It's got so many bloody mini games, and so many of them are the same. I want to be inside the mushroom. Mushroom leap? Giant mushroom. I think that's it. Yeah. You know, this was a cool area. You have to go in here, jump up here, go up, and up, and up, and up. And then... Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. Yeah. Yeah. There's like 5 switches up here. There's a Kong barrel switcheroo somewhere, and you have to go with every single Kong, push the 5 switches, and then you get a cannon over here, and then the cannon fast travels you all the way to the top. And yeah, you can pretty much. I mean, you still have to go up the whole thing if you want to collect all the bananas and the blueprint here and whatnot. But yeah, this was good platforming here actually. Crystal caves. Oh god. I mean, I got super lost in this map actually. Oh yeah, here we got the standard. All 5 conks get a room building over here, so everyone gets like a golden banana here. I mean, there's also the igloo. I forgot where it was. I mean, I don't know if it's actually supposed to be an igloo. There's also this castle here. I think that's a Lanky Kong thing, mostly. Where the heck is it? Maybe it's a... No, here it is. Yeah. Each Kong, or... each of the Kongs, they get a challenge in here. It's just lazy design. I don't know. I hate it. And yeah, if you travel... I mean, it's got the teleport paths for fast travel, so that's not really an issue. It just took me quite a while to navigate this place and find all the bananas. That's hilarious. And then the creepy castle. Oh, creepy castle was fine. Yeah, creepy castle was fun, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, aesthetically, it was definitely the most interesting out of all of them. Instances, yeah. I mean, you learn the ability to scope your weapon, and then you suddenly need it for a whole bunch of quests here, and that's kind of unexpected. I didn't really understand. I got into 2 or 3 of the challenges that you need scoping for, and I'm like, why can't I hit this thing? And then you go to the weapons guy, and he teaches you scoping. I'm like, oh, now I have to go back and do all of these. That's annoying. That's how it felt. Felt bad. I don't know. What's the ballroom? Oh yeah. Yeah, Tiny Kong just learns how to teleport paths. She gets her own teleport paths. That's super lazy. Who designed that? I have no idea. Oh yeah, this is just the room at the top of the tower. Right. What's the museum? Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Library. I mean, aesthetically, this map is definitely the most interesting one out of all of them. They put a lot more work into this than most of the other maps, I feel like. I mean, it's still corridors, but you know, it feels like you're going through a library. I mean, that's cool. I can imagine which one dungeon is. Oh, that's not the one I had in mind. But oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, you have to go in here with like 2 or 3 of the conks and do different things. Tree, what the heck is tree? I have no idea where this is now. Okay, this doesn't ring a bell. Where the heck is this? Well, interesting. Chunky's tool shed. Oh, was that one of, yeah. Oh yeah, this one I definitely remember. I think that was for Lanky Kong? I can't remember. What's the next one? I think we're almost out of them anyway. So yeah, this was was it Crazy Castle? No, Creepy Castle. So how would I rank these? I don't bloody know. I need more ranks. Can I add more ranks somehow? Oh, delete row, edit row. Oh, huh. This is something I did not research beforehand. Add a row above, add a row below. No. Okay. Oopsie. Wait, why is this in here? Is this not a map? I don't know. This is not a map. You don't do anything in there. It doesn't count. This one sorta counts. It kind of connects everything. I need more. Add a row below. Okay. Yeah, this one's fine. Creepy Castle. Yeah, this one's at the bottom. This one, and I don't know. These guys can all go at the bottom. Actually, no, I don't know. Let's make another rank. Add a row below. These two are in here just because they're boring. The industry one is fine. Actually, I'll put the crystal cavern in here too. Yeah, this is how I would rank them. I would have Creepy Castle at the top. Definitely the most interesting one. Putting this one at the bottom. I mean, I just had such a bad time with it. I hated it. But it's the only map that actually, you know, you can raise the ocean level and you summon the boat with the lighthouse. You know, that stuff is cool. Map still sucks though, but what you gonna do? Anyway, this is my tier list. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. This was Brukel. Have an awesome day, weekend, morning, or afternoon. Cheers.